Yes, now students, our next concept is decimals. So, in this chapter we are going to learn about decimals. So, what is a decimal? So, what is a decimal point and how to read a decimal point and how to convert fractions into decimals and how to add decimals and how to subtract decimals and how to read decimals. All these concepts we are going to discuss in decimal chapter. Decimal means point numbers, decimal point. So, later on we are going to discuss about what is a decimal point and how to read decimal numbers. Okay. Then before that, see here. So, in this warm up time, he has given some circles. So, on that basis, so we wrote fractional numbers and how to convert these fractional numbers into decimals we are going to discuss in warm up time. See here, so in this first circle is divided into 10 parts, 10 equal parts. This is first part, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th. Total 10 equal parts. This in first circle we make 10 equal parts. Then how to represent each part as a fraction? As a fraction, each part can be represented by 1 by 10. This part is 1 by 10, 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 1 by 10. All equal parts we can represent by 1 by 10. So, this is tenths. So, here this is not tens, tens is different, tenths is different. So, tenths means it is a small part, it is a fractional value, total 10 parts. How many parts? So, we divide it into 10 equal parts. So, it is how to read this one, tenths, THS, tenths. Then how to represent each part in this circle? 1 by 10. In the second circle, we divided this circle into 8 equal parts. 8 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal parts. Then eighths, this is eighths. How to read? Eighths. So, why? So, we are dividing into 8 equal parts. This is not eighths, eighths. Okay. Then how to represent each part in a fraction, that is 1 by 8. Each part is represented by 1 by 8. 1 by 8, 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 1 by 8 and 1 by 8. Each and every part can be represented as 1 by 8. Why? So, here total we make into 8 equal parts. How many equal parts? 8 equal parts. If you make 8 equal parts, then how to represent each equal part? That is 1 by 8. 1 by 8. In the next circle, so this circle is divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. This is first part, this is second part, this is third part, this is fourth part. If a circle is divided into 4 equal parts, then how to read it? Fourths. 4 fourths. How many fourths we have? 4 fourths. 8 eighths. 10 tenths. 4 fourths part. Then how to represent each equal part? Each equal part we can represent it as 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Each equal part can be represented as 1 by 4. Okay. Here, so in the next fourth circle, this fourth circle is divided into 3 equal parts. How many equal parts? 3 equal parts. Then each equal part can be represented as 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Each equal part can be represented as 1 by 3, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. Then how to read? Thirds. How it is? Thirds. Okay. It is thirds. So, this is thirds, 3 parts. So, thirds. So, 1 by 3. Each part represented as a fraction 1 by 3 as a fraction. Okay. The next fifth circle is divided into two equal parts. How many equal parts? Two equal parts. How many equal halves? Two equal halves. Two equal halves. Then how to represent each part? Here we have three parts. Each part is 1 by 3. Here how many parts we have? Two parts. Each part we can represent it as 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Okay. This is 1 by 10. This is 1 by 8, this is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 2 means half. So, 1/10, 1/8, 1/4, 1/3, 1/2, 1/2. Then how? So, what is the decimal? So, 1 by 10th, if you convert 1 by 10th in a decimal, then how it is? It is equal to 0.1. How it is 0.1? So, after that we are going to discuss how to convert fraction in a decimal. Okay. 1 by 8, 1 by 8, how much it is? 0.125, 0.125. Okay. This is about 1 by 8. Then 1 by 4. So, how much it is this 1 by 4 value? 1 by 4 is nothing but 0.25. 0.25. Then 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is how much? 0.3333, so on. 0.333. How it is 333? So, this also. So, we are going to discuss how it is. Then half means 0.5. 0.5. Here point, this point is a decimal. This point is a decimal. This is called decimal point. This is called decimal point. This is called decimal point. And this is called decimal point. So, this 1 by 10 value is equal to 0.1. 1 by 8 value is equal to 0.125. 1/4 value is 0.25, 1/3 value is 0.333, 1/2 is equal to 0.5. How you will get this 0.2, 0.33, 0.5 and all? If you divide 1 with 2, then you will get 0.5. So, how it is? See here. So, 2. This 1 is divided by 2. This 1 we have to divide with this 2. So, 1 is a smaller number, 1 is a smaller number. So, then what to do? So we cannot divide 1 with 2. Why? Because 2 is a smaller number. Whenever is a smaller number, so then how to divide? After that we have to take a decimal. We have to take a decimal. If you are taking a decimal, so that means, so we are able to take 1 0 after 1. After 1 we keep a decimal. So, point means whenever you are taking a point, then we have a permission to take 0 after the number. Okay. Now, it is 10. Then when you will get this 10 in 2 table, 2 5s are 10. Then 10 minus 10 is 0. It means here before point, so nothing is there means 0 we have to take. This is 0.5. Half means 0.5. Half means 0.5. In the same way, 1 by 3 means, so 1 we have to divide with 3. So, 1 is a smaller number, have to take a decimal. Then you will get 10 here. Then in 3 table, when you will get this 10, 3 3s are 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. And here already, see here decimal is there, no? So, we have a permission to take 1 0 in each and every step. Each and every step, so we have to take as 1 0. So, if you are going to, if you need one more 0, so then that time we have to keep a 0 here and the second 0 we have to take. So, 1 0, so we have to take continuously 1 0 1 0 1 0 in each and every step. Why? Because already a decimal is there. Whenever you are taking a decimal, so then after minus, after difference, so we have to keep 1 0. We have to keep 1 0 after the number. Then in 3 table again, when you will get 10, 3 3s are 9. Again 10 minus 9 is 1. 1 means we can take 1 0. Again 10 means 3 3s are 9. Then minus, again 1 will come, again 10. So it will continuous infinite times. It means 1 by 3 is nothing but 0.3333, so on. Then in the same way 1 by 4 means 4 divides this 1. Here 1 is lesser than this 4. So you have to take a decimal, then you will get 0. 4 2s are 8, minus 8 minus 10 minus 8 is 2. We can take 1 0. Then 4 5s are 20. 20 minus 20 is 0. Then it is 0.25. Here before the decimal nothing is there means you can take 0. 0.25. So 1 by 4 is nothing but 0.25. In the same way, so find 1 by 8 values, you will get 0.12 only. 1 by 10 you will get 0.1 only. So this is the relation between the fraction and decimal. Then how to convert a fractional number into decimal numbers? This is the method to convert fractional numbers into decimal numbers. Okay. Now the next here, learning time. In the learning times, we are going to discuss how to read a decimal number. How to read a decimal number. See here. So before that, so 45.6. So this is a complete decimal number. This is a decimal number. Decimal number. This is our decimal number. Okay. So in this decimal number, so this is decimal point. This is decimal point. Decimal point. Okay. Now, so this we know. So what is this 5? 5 is in units place. Units are ones. Ones are units place. Ones are units place. So we can write as ones also. So this is in tens place. Tens, tens, units and tens. 5 is in units place, 4 is in tens place. And what about this 6? After the decimal, so this number is in tenths place. Tenths means 1 by 10. So 1 by 10. So this is tenths. This is the decimal. After the decimal on right side. So this is the decimal point. Decimal point right side number is in tenths place. Left side places are units, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, in that way. And right side places starts from tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, like that. Okay. Here units means ones. Tens means tens, like this. Tenths means 1 by 10. So that is a fractional value. That is a fractional value. So these decimal values are nothing but fractional values. Okay. Here the decimal point, so whatever the decimal point in the decimal number, so that is always in between units and tenths place. In between units and tenths place we have a decimal point. So this point you have to remember. So where the decimal point we have to keep? We have to keep a decimal point between units and tenths place. Okay. Units and tenths place. Decimal point will come in between units and tenths place. Okay. So this is complete. What it is? It is a decimal number. Whenever decimal point is there, that means that is a decimal number. Here 45.6, what it is? It is units means ones. Units means ones. It is in tens. How many tens we have? 4 tens. 4 tens means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here 4 tens. 4 tens means 40. 4 tens means 40. Then after that 5 in ones place. Then ones place means 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 ones. So, how to represent using circles? So, this is tens, 4 tens 40, 5 ones 45. Then 6 is in tenths place. Which place? Tenths place, that is 1 by 10. 1 by 10. Then how to represent this using circle? So, again we have to draw 6 circles, but small circles you have to draw. So, these are little bit bigger now. So, little bit smaller circles you have to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Smaller circles we have to take. Why? So, these are the decimal numbers. Decimal numbers we are using the small circles, and after the decimal point means left side values we have to use a big circles and represent. Okay. This is 45.6. How to read? 45.6. Okay. So, now, so this is 45.6 now. Then how to, so write this in expanded form. This is 40. 4 tens means 40 plus 5 ones means 5, and after that decimal point 6 tenths means 6 by 10. 6 by 10. 5 tenths 40, 5 ones 5, 6 tenths means 6 by 10. 6 tenths 6 by 10. Okay. Now, here, now we are going to discuss about place values. So, what is the place value? Here 327. 327. First 7. 7 is in units. Units means ones place. Okay. Then after that 2 is in tens place. It is in tens place, and after that 3 in hundreds place. Hundreds place. 3 in hundreds place, 2 in tens place, 7 in ones place. Okay. So, then, so what is this number? How to read this number? 327. 327. This is our numeral. So, in words. Now, here 7 is in ones place. If we move from right to left, when decimal is not given, so without decimal numbers, so when we move right to left, the values, the place value increases. The place value increases. How much increases? Into 10, product of tens. So, it is increased by product of tens. So, this is 7, 7 into 1, 2 into 10, 3 into 100, one more 10. So, okay. So, here into 10 into 100, next 10,000 into 1000 means this is 10, this is 1. If you multiply 1 with 10, then you will get 10. Again you multiply 10 with again with 10, you will get 100. 10 times the values increases. Okay, 10 times. So, whatever the number is there, according to that number, so we have to multiply the place value. Means if it is in hundreds place, you have to multiply with 100. If the number is in tens place, then you have to multiply with 10. Then if the number is in ones place, then you have to multiply with 1. If the number is in thousands place, then we have to multiply with 1000. Okay. It means basically the numbers we move from left to right, the values increases. The values increases. Okay. When the decimal number is not there. When the decimal number is not there, the place values from right to left will be increased. Okay. So, this is about hundreds, 3 is in hundreds place and 2 is in tens place, 7 is in ones means unit place. Okay. These are the place values without decimal numbers, Okay. Now, if a decimal number is there, then how to read? This is our decimal number. This is decimal number. So, how to know this is a decimal number? Here a decimal point is there. This is our decimal point. Decimal point. So, where the decimal point will come? The decimal point is in between units and tenths place. Unit and tenths place. It means so right side, left side places the decimal. This is the decimal place, decimal point. Decimal point left digits are, the first one is unit. Unit means ones. The second one is in tens. Okay, units and tens. Then right side places here. So, decimal number, in this decimal number, the left places. So, if we move right to left, the place values increases. The place values increases. Then after that, after a decimal means right side. So, this is tenths. Tenths means 1 by 10. This one is hundredths. Hundredths, that is 1 by 100. So, then this 9 is in thousandths. Thousandths, 1 by 1000. Okay. This is in tenths place, this is hundredths place, this is thousandths place. So, after a decimal right side numbers, if we move from left to right, the place values decreases. The place values decreases. Here decreases. If we move from right to left after a decimal point right side numbers, decimal point right side number. If we move from left to right, the numbers, the place values decreases. In a decimal number, left side digits. If we move from right to left in the digits, the place values increases. The place values increases. Okay. This you have to remember. This you have to remember. Then how to read this one? 17. This is 17. 529 thousandths. 17 and 529 thousandths. 17 and 529 thousandths. The last place value is in thousandths, that we have to write thousandths. Okay. Yeah. So, here in the decimal point 17.529. So, in your textbook it is given 591 is given. So, instead of this 2991 is there. According to that, how to read? 17 and 591,000. Okay, according to our example. So, but here we took here 17.529, it means how to read 17 and 529 thousandths. Okay.